Hello, everyone. We are getting ready to do a live reaction to the state of play that's going to be starting in just a few minutes. And I've got Matt that I've got to get added real quick. And let me get him thrown in here. And he should be coming up. Hopefully, there he is.
I'm
Matt, you're on the
here.
screen. Yeah, you're there.
Yay. Yeah, I am super excited about this. The Sony State of Plays are always really exciting to me, mainly because I always wait for the Japanese developed RPGs and stuff. And apparently this one's focused around Japanese RPGs, or not RPGs, but just Japanese developed titles. So my hopes, high hopes, next Final Fantasy, do they announce Final Fantasy 16? And they've already announced it, but do we get to see maybe gameplay, announce date, any more information out of the next Final Fantasy, and then any other RPG like goodness that they can throw in there. We might see Chrono Cross again because but they already showed that once. But maybe there's some other remakes that they have in the works. I know a lot of people want Final Fantasy 9. So yeah, we'll see. Like, I don't know. What do you think, Marty? I don't know. It's all exciting to me.
I am excited that it is focused on Japanese publishers because I think they come out with some of the coolest stuff right now. I don't think Final Fantasy 16 is a far stretch. A lot of people would love to see Konami come in, surprise, and do. I heard people like Metal Gear Solid remake, or Silent Hill, which I think is pretty far fetched. I wouldn't be surprised if Capcom came in with some Resident Evil stuff remakes.
Yeah, we could see that. People are saying maybe Persona. There might be some Persona news today. Are we gonna see? I don't know. I'm looking. I'm actually on the Sony chat right now. It's going by so fast. People are saying Ape Escape, or like, who knows? Some of these are Bloodborne 2, and it's like, we're not gonna get a Bloodborne 2 for a long time. People are gonna be playing Elden Ring for the next 20 years. We're not gonna see the newest Bloodborne just yet. But I mean, maybe someday. I don't know. Maybe. Well, it's Japanese published. I was wondering they were going to talk about PSVR 2. I know that's a big thing for them, but that might be held off until the summer, like Summer's Games Fest and whatnot.
Yeah, just keep chatting. I'm making sure the Steam. Yeah, me saying the stream's working okay. It sounds good.
Good. Yeah, I have it up on my phone. It looks like it's good.
Can you hear? Can you hear it? I think that's the question.
Oh, let me take off my headphones.
Yeah, see if you can just hear yourself real quick while I chat and make sure. I can hear it. I heard it through the phone. So yeah, and so I think it's only supposed to be 20 minutes.
Sounds good. I'm gonna keep ours up in case anyone pops in and chats on our channel. If not, that's okay. Now, just as a heads up on the Sony State of Play, I have starting in 4 minutes and 58 seconds. How are you looking?
I am staring at 4 minutes and 50 seconds.
Yep. We're like right there, within a second of each other. So 4:46 right now, 4:45. We should be right there. We can always refresh if we need to, but I don't think we should be in sync.
Which is interesting because actually on the stream, it's somehow ahead of the live one. On the stream, I'm seeing 4:16, 4:15.
Really?
It's like 10 seconds faster. I'm streaming right now as opposed to what I'm watching live. So,
oh yeah, so I'm looking at we're ahead. We're at 4:15. The YouTube is at 4:21, which makes sense because it's taking a second to go over to YouTube. I think we're all right.
Oh, I'm actually looking at their main stream, though, is what I'm looking at. What's weird. So let me refresh this main stream. Maybe the time will go quicker. Nope, it did not.
No, I'm at 3:56. I think we're all set. I think there's a little delay, about a 10-second delay in the YouTube stream is all, but that's all good. Yeah, so this is gonna be exciting. This was the last minute. They just announced this 2 days ago. Was it like the day?
Oh yeah, they pulled a Nintendo on us.
They did, and yeah, I can't wait to see what is in store. Final Fantasy 16, but don't make it too soon. I'm gonna be playing Elden Ring for a long time.
Yeah, our friend Nick, who could not make it, he had planned on being here, but he could not make it at the last minute. I think he finished the game, didn't he?
He finished the game. He beat Elden Ring, and 0.4% players have the trophy of beating the game. So there's not a lot of people, and even myself, I have almost 50 hours in it. I am level 60, and I'm like maybe halfway through it. Like, it's huge. And when I say it's huge, like it's like an open world game that every time you get to the corner of a map, a new area of the map opens up, and you're like, oh, and it looks totally different, and it's like this whole new zone to explore. And yeah, it's really great, deserving of the scores. I think Elden Ring for the people that like to stick around there. And we will have a video of that coming out soon. We have to record our our thoughts on Elden Ring and the difficulties surrounding it, and we'll hopefully have that up soon as well.
Excellent. So about 2 minutes to go here.
I got 2:27 on the main Sony stream. Do a little bit of cleaning up work. I got meetings canceling on me. That's fantastic. Oh, hey, we got B Pike. Hey, guys. Awesome. Well, welcome. Glad that you arrived. Hopefully you got the state of play up, ready to go, starting in a couple minutes. What are your predictions? What do you want to see Sony announce?
Yep.
B Pike.
Bert's one of my local gaming buddies.
Oh, is he Bert? Is his name Bert?
Mhm.
I'll call him Bert then. Hope you don't mind.
He's very much into, what is he playing right now? Oh, he's trying to get me to play Subnautica.
Subnautica.
He got my friend Tony to play it, but I haven't.
I've played a little Subnautica, and it's a fun exploration game. It's definitely similar to the survival like genre, right? Where you kind of have nothing, and then you're gathering resources, and then you eventually build up bases and stuff, and explore deeper to find crazier things. That's awesome. I didn't have the time to get like too into it, but I thought it was really neat. I thought the underwater stuff looked great.
Yep.
What else are people saying here? They're looking for the new Grand Theft Auto. Let's see, Mario Brothers. So you're not going to get Mario Brothers. Infamous, Forza Horizon 6. We're not going to see. Well, we might see. Well, no, we're in Sony. We're not going to see Forza come over to Sony. They just released Gran Turismo. Half-Life 3. That's not going to happen. Chrono Cross. Yeah, that's a possibility. Spider-Man. I would love to see some Spider-Man, but I don't think that's Japanese developed. I know that's not Japanese developed.
It's true.
So we could possibly also, more into Final Fantasy news, we could see the sequel to Final Fantasy VII Remake, or the next part in that story. Now, if you don't know, Final Fantasy VII was split up in the remake. They did like one main chunk, and they have more coming, and they haven't said anything for what the next part of that. Marty, did you play the 7 Remake at all?
I did not. I did not.
Did you play 7? Do you have any affinity for 7?
I don't.
I think you'd still like it. It's a really fun RPG. It's a cool game.
Well, we're starting. Here
we're
go.
Going. But we're gonna get like a little sizzle reel to get started. And Bert, as you're watching us in the video, how's our audio? If you can test that, it's like if our voices are loud enough so that you can hear, or if the video's too loud.
Probably turn off.
Yes, this is focused on Japanese studios.
Which is what I'm excited about.
Indoors.
What's this? I should turn off the chat because I think everybody's saying Dino Crisis.
I actually just realized I had my audio coming out of my speakers, so I hope that wasn't feeding back. I'm gonna try to Dino Crisis. I don't know. This could be might be Dino Crisis. It's Capcom. It's Capcom.
Oh.
This looks like Dino Crisis. This is Dino Crisis. That girl is the main character from Dino Crisis. Look at that, starting things off.
Yeah, there we go.
Exosuit development is proceeding under the guidance of the next gen AI, Leviathan.
You guys sound fine. Fantastic. I don't know. This doesn't look like Dino Crisis Combat, though. Dino Crisis was more like a Resident Evil style game with dinosaurs. So if it is, then they're definitely going more action oriented, like Anthem. This looks like Anthem.
Oh, it does look like Anthem with the suits.
I do love fighting dinosaurs, though. I feel like dinosaurs are currently underutilized.
Well, it looks like it's a third-person shooter style game.
Another Exo Fighter recruit, right? Welcome to Ibius.
Brand new IP, Exo Primal.
Oh, you're slightly ahead of me.
I'm slightly ahead of you. Okay.
That looked pretty cool,
State
though.
of Play returns with more
Grab your
announcements
little
and
red
updates
bar
for
and
your
maybe
favorite
do like a
games.
quick refresh. You might jump up.
We just saw the debut of
Exo
Exo
Primal,
Primal, a
coming
brand new IP from
2023.
Capcom. It hits
I
PS4 and
just paused it
PS5
too
next
for a
year.
second.
Nah, that's all right. We're good. We're
Next
good.
up, let's get some eye-popping updates for some fan favorites launching soon.
Probably have some dings and sounds from
それを利用して冥界と現世をつなごうとしている
あいつはこの先に一体何を見ているっていうんだ
黄泉の国はまださなんだか盛り上がってきたな
Oh, this is we already know what this is. Kind of. They've announced this already.
こんなことが
Can't tell me.
許されるはず
Ghost Runner?
Maybe. I gotta hide the chat because they're spoiling it somehow. Figure stuff out before.
Ghost Wire is what it's
Which I like the concept of it.
Yeah, I'm curious with it being first person, right? Like,
死んだのか
体をよこせ妹は助けてやる終わらせるぞアキト
で来るんだろ一緒に
Alright, you let me know when they wrap up this trailer, when they show like the title screen. I'll see how close we are. It says Face the Unknown.
Face the unknown. Ghostwire. So there you go.
Slowed down my feed. Alright.
So it's
What do we got here? This is a. Oh, this is a Final Fantasy game. I think this is the Stranger Paradise. It's that Final Fantasy origin story.
Later today,
But it's
visit
like an
PlayStation
action
Store to download a
RPG
new
game.
demo for Stranger of Paradise, Final
Stranger of
Fantasy
Paradise,
Origin.
Final Fantasy Origin.
Now, let's jump into the world of
at you.
Forspoken with some all-new gameplay.
March 18th. I will not.
wow,
man,
that's
I-
quick. Jeez.
Yeah, I want to play. Well, it's been announced. They've been working on it. There was a demo for it
It's
too. I
quite
think you could have played it
beautiful.
last year, but
Yeah, in a everything here wants to kill you
Forspoken.
kind of way.
I always forget about Forspoken. So if you remember now, Forspoken actually, like this game was a tech demo for
Yes.
the PS5 back when they originally showed the PS5. And everyone was like, what is this game with this girl running around and jumping and the traversal through the deserts? And it turns out this was Forspoken. This looks cool.
That's one of those things that the movement action is really cool, but as you're playing it, does it feel cool?
Yeah, did you ever play Infamous?
A little bit, yeah.
The Infamous games were awesome for making you like they're just as you powered up and you could fly around the city, like that, those games felt so cool. And this kind of is giving me those vibes
Let's
a little bit,
finish this.
just being able to use powers, fly around.
Kind of like Spider-Man does too.
Yeah, yeah, Spider-Man does.
That was a new look at the sprawling
Pretty cool
PS5
trailer for
adventure Forspoken from
Gameplay
Luminous
only, no
Productions.
frills, kind of.
Yeah.
Let's check out some
She will
6v6
rise
action in
over 11.
Gundam Evolution, a fast-paced
Give us a
multiplayer
holiday
shooter
game to
coming to
look forward to?
PS4 and
Sure.
PS5 later this year.
Are these the graphics they've always used to State of Play? Because I really like them.
They just changed this up. This
Yeah,
is a new layout.
I like it.
They've always had good graphics.
Oh, my
You know
son
what I've
loves
always-
Gundam
You know what I
games.
said, Marty? How cool would it be, like, with these State of Plays? Like, I would love to see Tabletop make some kind of announcements like this, right? Like, it'd be really cool. I mean, there's a lot that goes into it, right? But I feel like if you got a good slate, you got some good games, you can make a sizzle style, presentation like this.
Fantasy Flight has tried at their in-flight reports.
Correct. Yep.
And they do a decent job. I mean, they do the best.
Right. It just also kind of goes to show, regardless of how popular tabletop is, it's nowhere near what video
No.
games are, right? Like it's always growing every year, but it's still just not.
Yeah, and it's not. I don't see people getting pumped and sitting here live streaming and watching the board game announcement. Even though I did it for the Fantasy Flight and Flight 4 last year.
Oh, did you?
It's an FPS, so I'm kind of off.
I mean, it's a new Gundam game,
Yeah.
so it will have its audience. It won't necessarily be for me, but it does look cool. I think that Gundam stuff looks neat.
The audience is my middle son.
Is he really into Gundam? Does he collect the
Yeah.
models?
He does. He actually builds and paints and collects them all.
I feel like that's what I would like to try. Getting the models. Painting the models.
Over Christmas break, he was showing me all these old Gundam movies from the 80s. They're actually pretty good.
Yeah. 8-bit goodness. The Turtles Cowabunga collection. Oh, this is
Wow.
old school Turtles games. So we're gonna have. It looks like the Game Boy games, the NES games, the arcade games. It's Tournament Fighters. I didn't even know there was a Turtles fighting game. The arcade game was one of the best arcade games ever. Like that 4-player cabinet. We talked about that earlier.
Here's the thing. This can't be a Sony exclusive, but I have to show up on the Switch, I bet.
Oh, this is these kind of games I like. Honestly, I like retro games on the Switch.
Yeah. That's a good collection.
That's a cool collection.
Very nice. Konami, look, there it is. We said, is Konami going to show something? There it was.
Some kaiju battle action going on. Andy will love this. My son
Kaiju
will
Brawler
love this.
Giga
He is
Bash comes
so
to
into
PS4 and
Godzilla.
PS5
It's
later this
insane.
year.
Like, he has watched all the old ones.
Next, a fan
including the
favorite
new
fighting
ones,
game
and
makes
he
a
was
beautiful
big on
and
that.
bizarre return.
We'll have fun
Bash.
playing it together.
Yeah, that's cool. I didn't see who made that.
I didn't either. I feel like the video stopped.
Uh-oh, a fighting game for you. Here you go. Fighting game.
I don't know. I'm in a hallway right now. I don't know if you're heading.
No, I'm not. She just said, and a fighting game classic comes back.
It's the Dark Stalkers. Nope. Oh, JoJo. JoJo. I don't. You watch JoJo Bizarre Adventures?
Yeah.
This is gonna have. They're JoJo fans.
Yeah, they're gonna love this.
This also looks like it's off the Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It appeals to the same Dragon Ball Z crowd.
You know, I haven't watched JoJo, and I want to, but it's one of those ones that has so many episodes. It's hard to like find a spot to jump in. I've asked if it's okay to like watch the newest season, and everyone's like, you should really start from the beginning. I'm like, well,
I like the animation style.
it does look cool. I bet it's fun. The girl there, she's like, I think the main character of the new one. All-Star Battle. Yeah.
Our next 2 games will take you beyond life and death.
Sean. That's right.
No, you're good. 50 playable characters.
That's cool.
If you guys don't know what JoJo's is, then the 50 unknown playable people. All 50 brand new characters.
お前がこうしておるうちに我が君はすでにお前の村に入っておる。
If this is the gameplay, I dig the style.
Oh, this is definitely too yummy. Oh, I thought for a second maybe this was going to be like a new Bushido Blade. You ever played Bushido Blade on PlayStation 1? With the old one-hit kills. Like, it was like a fighting game, but if you just landed a hit right, you could instantly end it.
I really like this black and white grayscale.
You could play Ghost of Tsushima on black and white, which I thought was pretty good, but because the game was too gorgeous, but...
I think it'd be tough for that animate in grayscale because you got to do a lot more detail with fewer colors.
Yeah, it's almost like I wonder if they just animated in color and filter, or if they're making it in black and white. Then yeah, obviously they have now stuff like that, like the sky, that running up looks so good.
That's cool.
Yeah, I'll try that.
Okay. Oh, these must be famous voice
probably.
actors.
Yeah.
Trapped in an endless cycle.
Yeah, Bert, that does it.
Devolver is good. Devolver.
Oh, Devolver makes
Dying.
good stuff.
Returning. Always the same, yet always changing. Astra.
Ooh, we got Returnal DLC probably. So Returnal was great. I didn't never beat Returnal. Talk about a difficult game. Holy cow, this game is as hard as any Souls
Now
game.
I stand
but a totally different
before the
kind
endless
of
tower.
difficulty. Think of it more of a
climb
difficulty like
as Sisyphus did,
like
pushing the boulder
where,
upward.
and you can even see like
No
in some of the
matter how high I
screenshots
climb,
all the different projectiles.
the challenge begins again.
So it feels more like one of those bullet hell style shooters. And talk about brutal difficulty. You die and you start over.
But I fight on
it's
through the infinite.
It's a roguelike. So you just
seeking
runs were
answers,
long and
seeking ascension.
cool weapons.
My release is within this tower, and I will find it.
Well, if it's only 20 minutes, we don't have too many minutes left.
Yeah, they're flying through this, aren't they? And at this point, like, they really got to throw something big in here, I think, because
I think so too.
everything is so far
Housemarque
is
is
cool,
bringing campaign
but
co-op and a
where's the other
mysterious
state of
new
play?
survival mode
No.
to Returnal
I think
Ascension.
they really
A
got
free update hitting this March.
Maybe I heard 20 minutes. I could have been wrong. I can't remember where I've heard
It's almost
that
time to
from.
That's not
sign
an
off, but
expansion,
before we
it's
do,
an update.
let's get a first look at 2 brand new
trailer for
games
an
coming
update.
from Square Enix.
campaign co-op, so it's really
this
two
really
players.
what
That's
you
neat.
want?
That's cool.
And you are certain that what we are doing is best for the people of the
Oh
kingdom?
wow, it is. Jeez.
Yes. I suppose it would, in a sense.
Okay,
So this is it.
let's say 2 Square Enix games to close it out. 2 brand new Square Enix games.
Yes. It made me wonder. Am I still that same person?
The era of myths gives way to an era of great turmoil. The continent was ravaged by the devastating war between the Empire and the Alliance. However, one nation remained unaffected by the chaos. The Kingdom of Alatane. Ward of the Augurs, looked destined to have its soil stained with the blood of battle.
We've finally been called up.
We're up against the Empire's main army.
We are to eradicate every last Imperial who comes ashore. Keep focused.
Come on, everyone! And now you will die.
Do you really have such a yearning for war? I can't comprehend it.
So then, what shall we do now?
We're going to retake
the combat system. This might be
I don't
this is
understand it.
This might be a whole new IP.
We should send our best and crush them.
That looks like
That's right. All the more reason to avoid bloodshed.
So is it real time or
is
or
it a tactics game? I can't tell. I have no idea.
It also likely means that we're in danger. I suppose it is the only way for us to survive.
Is this a new Fire Emblem? Like, this is not a new Fire Emblem. There's dragons. Are there dragons in Fire Emblem?
That's new, right?
Yeah, totally. The Diofield Chronicle.
I'm interested.
Yeah, totally. I mean, that looks cool. I'm intrigued. I have so many questions.
I'd love to see the combat. Almost looked like it was a cross between tactical and real time.
Yeah. Which is always. I mean, if they want to bring something new to the table, I'm up for it.
Lingers within you,
Why does it already look like that?
then accept my offer and join me.
This looks like the tank game. Well, no, maybe. Valkyria Chronicles? No, I don't know what I'm saying.
You just want to be first to say it.
No, I don't. It looks like the one with the tank and mystical tanks inside of it.
I always think it's so funny when they have people run with the arms behind them like that. It's like, nobody runs that way.
Ragnarok
I took Andy for a walk the other day and he started running around like that. I'm like, you know what, doesn't help you.
It looks cool in games, but in real life, I don't know.
What was the first anime?
Become my tool of
Was it
intervention
Naruto or were they the first ones to
and save
run
this
around?
world from doom.
I have no idea what this is either. I think this is okay. The
Yeah,
background, it's like a PS3 game, to be honest with you. Like, this doesn't look awesome. I'm not super
I mean, it looks like an action RPG. It looks like yes, maybe. It may not even be an RPG.
Yeah, they're gonna end with whatever this is. Interesting.
Your efforts to remain undetected are lacking.
I mean, it looks like something
Reveal
we've seen
yourself.
before many times. Well,
Valkyrie.
Elysium.
This is Valkyrie Elysium. I got the Valkyrie name right.
You did.
Who are
You
you?
did. Yeah. I like the
so
other one better.
So here's
That's
the thing.
all for today. We'll see you soon with another State of Play.
Valkyrie. Oh, this is the main girl from, I think, the first one, whatever. So, Valkyrie Profile was the PlayStation 1 game. It's one of the rarest discs for PS1 too. Like, if you can get a copy of Valkyrie Profile, I do have one. I never getting rid of it. I think it sells for a couple $100 online. But Valkyrie Profile was, and it was a great game. It was a cool RPG, but it has like a cult following. The problem is, I don't think, like, if I don't know what Valkyrie Profile is, or if I don't know the Valkyrie series, like, that doesn't really do anything for me. Honestly, even being a fan of Valkyrie Profile, I don't think that does anything for me. That was not a great State of Play.
It was not. The only game I'm interested in is that last Square Enix one. Well, yeah, the only one I'm like, oh, that was really cool was the last Square Enix one.
Well, Forsaken,
not the last one, the one before that.
the one before it. Yeah, the tactics, the new tactics game. Yeah, of course, we'll keep our eyes peeled for that. I mean, Forsaken looks good, but we've seen it before, so like that's a cool new trailer. And
what's
new? kind of going back through it here real quick just to kind of recap.
A few days ago, our dear friend John Bartolo passed away unexpectedly.
Yeah, actually, I can kind of
Anyone that met John knew that he would do anything for his friends.
Okay, so
and
the first one they showed was the
we've had John here
the dinosaur
on this
one,
show
right?
a
The
few times. We've had him appear on other Geeks.
Exo Primal. But that's 2023. Even if I was like super amped on that, it's a next year game. And then the Ghost Runner, Ghost Wire. I keep calling it Ghost Runner. Ghost Wire looks interesting. That's coming out soon. Stranger in Paradise, which was the origin Final Fantasy story. Okay, that looks fine. The Forsaken looks great, but we knew that already. But more Forsaken footage is always good. Then we had the Gundam Battle one, which didn't do anything for us, but likely has its fans. The Cowabunga collection, if it comes to Switch, probably grab it on Switch. And yeah, then there was the JoJo fighting game, which I love fighting games, but I don't really watch JoJo, so I'm not sure that I'm gonna be getting that one. I don't think you'll be getting the JoJo fighting game either, Marty.
Probably
Just
not.
guessing here. There was the samurai side scroller, which I think we're both excited about.
The black and white one.
Yeah, so that
Yeah.
one is called let's see,
So,
Trek to Yomi.
Yeah.
Trek to Yomi Spring 22. So that is this year. We can look forward to that. That might be it looks like maybe like a smaller digital game, probably maybe $20, $30 price point, I would imagine. Returnal DLC. I mean, it's cool. They're doing co-op. And then we get into the final two Square games, which that Tactics one does look cool. I can't wait to see more on it. Called I have the I have the title here. I can't. It's blurry because it was only on screen for like 2 seconds, so I can't. Defield Chronicle or something like that. Anyways, yeah, so that one looks cool. And then the Valkyrie one, I was underwhelmed by it. I didn't think it looked that good. And honestly, looking at the chat of Sony, we are not alone here. People are not currently pleased with the 20 minutes. So but hey, we're glad to do these. One day we'll get a Final Fantasy reveal from myself or something super exciting from Sony. I mean, I know their first party studios are always cranking out great games, but yeah, we'll see. I don't know what you think, Marty, overall.
Nah, man. I mean, if I was to give it a grade, A through F, I'm at C minus D plus. I mean,
it's. I mean, I'll probably play some of those games, and it's a D. That wasn't, nothing that made me want to like go crazy or get super excited. I'm just kind of like watching those and saying, this could have been an email. So
this could have been an email.
Yeah.
I like that grading system. This could have been an email.
This one could have been an email. But well, thanks for coming and hanging out. And if you watch it, like, subscribe, and maybe click that little bell so when we do new videos, you'll hear about it. We're Mediavania. I'm Matt.
I'm Marty.
And Marty. Thanks, guys. Till next time.
All right. See y'all.